But tell me about a sponsor that said, boys, listen, I know he's on my favourite rugby. Like, you talk rugby league, he's on my favourite. Let me send you out some food, lad. You need to get looked after. We got all this tom and chicken and chips and look at this burger. Come see this burger. I'm so zoomed out, but it's alright. You're gonna get the league lads camera soon, but look at this burger. Cause what do I even do with this? Guess what I'm gonna do with it?
I'm gonna drop it, bro.
You like ASMR?
ASMR.
Go on, eat it into the microphone. Show them how succulent this chicken is. A succulent chicken meal, bro.
Wow, bro.
A succulent Chinese. What's the crime here?
What is the crime?
A succulent chicken tender?
I still haven't uploaded.
What?
I still haven't uploaded.
What?
Oh, yeah, it's not easy. I still haven't uploaded the Corey Horsback clip of Winston saying how would we announce what Corey Horsback?
Lionel Messi, that.
Bro,
Wallah, I just had a burger.
but that sauce is not normal. Like, it's not normal. And I don't even like chili. Like, it's a bit spicy, but I don't even like spicy.
Whatever you put on that burger was cracked, bro.
Yeah.
I think you had a Nashville hot burger.
Not normal.
That was look, I'm really good with spicy and nothing ever puts a dent in me, but that actually has some kick to it, lad.
You are the dent. I don't know why I said that. But you are the dent.
Cause I need sand to get, the sand soap to get, that's how strong the chili is.
The one always in the door trim of Leba's. Leba's tradies always having their door trim. Yeah, have this special soap. It's got rocks and shit.
Yeah, I need that right now. The chili is that strong. It's all over my hands.
Try things.
Bro, I try things all the time.
I'll eat it myself.
I'm not a chili man.
I'm not chili.
I'm a white boy. You gotta
Yeah,
remember,
easy.
I'm the whitest boy here.
Yeah, but like, you've been hanging out
Those
with
chicken tendies, bro, they make me feel things.
Oh, Maron, what are you doing? Hey, like, comment, subscribe, share, do everything you gotta do, man. It goes a long way, trust me. You like my shirt? Get straight into the episode. Whoa, I had some chicken into us. I got some zhuzh in that, bit of tom, bit of tenders, bit of sauce. I'm ready to go, bro. Here you go, boys. Flaxy, where's my hoodie? Can I get my Chard hoodie, please? I'm a bit cold, innit? Oh yeah, thanks, mate.
I feel like I'm getting an STD just from breathing in the air, cuz.
What a lapsy, cuz.
What a lapsy.
What a lapsy, cuz.
You know what a lapsy is? Not flaxy.
I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna.
Cut bro.
Yella, you want to explain to me what a lapsy is,
Lapsy means like what a shirt. Like lapsy means what a outfit. But like when he says it.
Are you saying I'm not fancy, bro?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's wearing Chard.
I'm saying exactly that.
This is fancy.
No, I'm saying what a lapsy.
Now
Look
rip
at
the
him,
tag
look
off,
at him.
cuz. Like,
Look
we
at
don't
him,
have to
cuz.
return him. We gave him to us. See how
I said, what? This is the first time Flax has ever been a lapsy, cuz.
Yeah.
He got a hoodie.
What do you mean?
Nah,
what do you mean, bro?
my engagement, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. He was that. This and
Class.
that.
Yeah,
bro.
true. He was
That
in
was
red.
world class.
I was in blue. He was in red. We're
Yeah.
looking like
Mate, we'll
Look
police
State of
sirens.
Origin.
Police sirens, bro.
mate, we're like woo woo.
Hey, that was gun, bro. I like everyone made me happy that night, bro. Love you all, boys. Anyway, listen, we got to talk about rugby league. League lads, how you going, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome back for another episode of League Lads. I think this is episode 25 or 26.
25 it would
25
be.
of the season, lad.
That's a quarter, what, man?
Wow, bro.
Quarter. A
Fred
quarter of 100.
doesn't want to be here, guys. He does not want to be here at all.
Well, I'm just bizzo. I got
Bizzo
bizzo,
only, huh?
lad.
Bizzo only, huh? I'll put me as your reference, cuz I'll sort you out.
Bizzo. What?
Put me as your reference, but I'll sort you out.
Cause I was thinking of putting him as my reference, but not anymore.
Why? I'll look
I just
after
don't trust you, bro.
Best guy
He
ever.
knows
Makes
he kn-
TikToks
he knows
all
like-
day.
He knows like 13 words as well, bro. So
Watches.
Hey, Mems, he actually underestimates me, bro. He thinks I'm like not intelligent.
do I underestimate him, Mems?
You're not English.
Really? I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean.
No, it's alright. It's all good, brother. It's all good. It's all
Sorry,
good.
cuz.
I'm like Noah Lyles. What's his name? Noah Lyles.
Oh, don't even.
Win the gold medal.
I underestimated him about 5-6 times and he was right every single time.
And the Mems had to
You
learn his
what?
lesson slowly.
World champions of what?
What?
United States.
I underestimated him 5 or 6 times and he was right every single time.
Okay. I say I've never had that experience yet.
It's alright, boys. I love you all. You can understand me. You can swear at me.
Listen,
I
man,
love
I overestimated you.
you.
Because
I can't win.
you should have seen how much he sold this, and he was right.
Yeah, that's my dog. Boys, let's get into it, bro. It's another episode of League Lads. We just had some chicken. Shout out to our sponsor, Chard Chicken. We're going to give them our try of the week very, very soon. But that chicken went off, lad. You will see us eating it before. We got our shirts on and everything. You know what I mean? It's going
You
off.
want some chicken, lad?
Chard chicken, lad. We got some
Oh, bro,
chicken.
we gotta keep that alive forever.
Yeah, that's gotta keep going. Flaxy, how you going? Freddie, how you going? Boys, we're doing good.
Mate, had a good week. Busy week.
Yeah, he had a good week.
They got belted.
He got belted.
Hey.
They lost by 2 points. They
Yeah,
got
no,
belted.
Belted. Nah, the ref was pretty whack, I'm not gonna lie. If you know what else? Finals football, baby.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. You know what's happening. I got my doggies jersey on under this, you know what I mean? Uncle T's here as well. Shout out to Uncle
Slippy T,
Slippy T. Slippy T. Yes. Hey, they're in the 8 as well, bro.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wait.
Not
Round
for long.
one. Round one finals, cuz. Did they cop these hands?
Boys, we have to actually do content. There you go and say I love you. There's some food there. The boys from Chard sent us some food, so go hard.
All our Premier League teams won as well.
Yeah, ooh. Except for Flaxy's.
Yeah, but he didn't go for West Ham
Flax
then.
the West Ham fan, huh?
He didn't go for West Ham then.
I'm forever blowing bubbles.
Go watch Green Shirt Hooligans.
Yeah, watch that.
Yeah, you have to, cuz. Now you have
I have to watch that too, but now you have to watch that. Boys, let's get into the rugby league. First things first, you know we always do the Bulldogs. Dogs versus Dolphins. Give us your
What did I say all year?
Give us your
I had to wait 24 rounds. 24 rounds for...
fraud alert to be
Like,
put
cuz
on.
I don't think I've ever been more right about anything in my life than the Dolphins missing the 8. I said the Dolphins would miss the 8 when they were like first in round 10. And now it's looking likely. Bro, they are not shit.
They're
Like,
not shit. They gave us a hard time.
They're just... No. They didn't. They never gave us a hard time. But you know what they are? Mid.
They're
just mid.
No, but they're hard to, they're hard to beat. They're hard to, I don't know, to score against.
Wallah, I swear to God, we were in third gear after the first half.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they got an intercept try. They got close a few times because their most dangerous player was fucking Pangai.
Yeah, and listen, like...
I was shitting, but luckily he forgot his hands at home.
Yeah, that's our boy. He still plays for us. Shout out to him. Last week, last week, Fatala Mariner, when we played the Dragons, Fatala Mariner was playing for us. Yeah. And then who did we play last week?
Because Fatala Mariner, Wallah, I'm going to be honest, man. Fatala Mariner played better for, like, his best game for us ever was last week. He played for us for 7 years, bro.
Ben Hunt gave us a try assist. Carl Flanagan.
As soon as Luciano Leilua, who was their best player, because they took him off for Fatala Mariner, I was like, thank God.
We're in, boys.
Yeah.
No, but for me, I was watching the Dogs and Dolphins game, and I was just like, can this be over already? Like, just give us the 2 points. Like, no cockiness, but it's just like, they're just annoying team. Like, just get away, but I wouldn't go to the end.
You know what was annoying when we were playing a home game? It just annoys me that we're playing a home game in Queensland against a team in Queensland.
Yeah, I had to explain it to everyone.
This is an away game for them, cuz. You know what I mean? And it's 50-50 at best. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they had most
it looked like everybody there was having fun, and they barely get any fun there.
That's what I mean.
They can remember, because they're in Bundaberg. I'm assuming everybody's piss drunk there 24/7.
No, but like it's good that the game does this. It goes to places like that. I think they go to Dubbo sometimes as well. Like they bring the game to other places, and it's good, bro. Straight out. Like I like that. But for us to still have our home record good, I'm just very happy about that.
2 more games left, bro.
2 more games, bro.
And they're 2 hard ones.
They are tough. 3 more games actually, or 2 more home games. That game, bro, for me, who stood out for you in the Dogs Dolphins game?
For me.
Pangai stood out. Honestly, he had a good game.
No, for the Dolphins, he actually played well because he was the only forward on that team that was actually looking dangerous and bending the line and shit. Like, he just couldn't get his hands right. Like, the amount of offloads that were this close to being a try. Yeah. Like, if they won that game, it would have been because of
Pangai's.
Yeah, I honestly think I was happy when he went off because I was shitting it. I was so worried about him, and Karen had hurt his shoulder and stuff and everything. So I'm like, he's gonna run amok if he comes off, you know. My standout was Matt Burton. I think, 2 tries, sis. He was when we started going left in that second half, bro. We were killing
using
them.
kick out. We started using kick out more.
And just they weren't going left in the first half. They were going right, and like, why would you? I know Critter's on that side, but man, like voluntarily attacking one of the best centers defensively in the comp in Herbie Farnworth ain't it for me. When you could just hit Averillo's side over and over and. Once we started doing that, it really started to open up, and Matt was just kicking the ball again. Okay, where he's... Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's all right.
But this is just, man...
Just
give me the bleep button, bro.
Just let it go.
Mate,
we
could have a big red bleep button
and
right here, and you would still miss it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we'll invest in one, and we'll see how we go.
Yeah. Anyways.
Averillo.
He
scored a try, which hurt me a little bit, because I was like, it had to be you.
Yeah, why you?
I'm happy it wasn't Pangai because I would have actually got dirty.
Yeah, I would have
been so pissed. That mid player scores a try.
But, yeah, Matt was his kicking game, his running game. he was the man. Like when he got the ball, he looked like he was going to do something with it every time. He put up that wonky bomb that Isako dropped.
yeah.
And, you know, we had we had, I think, a couple sets where we only made like 18, 19, 20 meters.
Yeah, they had us stuck on our line, bro.
And then he gets us out of trouble. You know what I mean? And he's just such an asset to have. And his influence and impact on the game is so massive. You can't look at a stat sheet and measure his value.
Yeah,
and a lot of people do that. And they say, he's only got like 9 try assists. And like, that's not how you rate Matt Burton. Because he's like... His kicking is so valuable. His presence is so valuable.
His aura. He's got a good aura around him.
He makes so many half breaks, bro. Like, and I've really been liking what I've been seeing from him. He's just getting better every game.
That's what we wanted from him.
The team is getting better every game.
But that's what we wanted from Matty, from Burton. Just take the line on because, bro, we know what he can cause. When he goes for that line and a hand goes through, someone's there to go, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty good for us.
And Bronson, man. Again, Bronson, Sherry and Karaz, they're just... Like, Bronson Sherry's getting better every single game. And
who would have thought, like, Bronson Sherry... I want to talk about Bronson a bit because last year when we signed him, everyone started saying things. Like, even myself, I really had doubts in him. I'm like, oh, is he going to be good? Like, how is he going to be? Like, I'm worried that are we going to bring this type of person to the club? And, like, what's he going to be like? And then, bro, he just hard work, put his head down. You know, obviously, we all know what happened with him before. He put his head down and he's just working hard with the team. He's doing the 1%ers. He's scoring the tries. He's like... He's just been good from the start of the season, bro.
Yeah,
I think like it took a game or two for him to adjust because he hasn't played actual game time footy. Live footy is different, bro. When you're playing the actual game, it's a completely different ball game.
Well, no, there was like his first game was the game of the Roosters game, and he hasn't looked back ever since, man.
Never.
And he's been super reliable. His carries out of his hour and a half have been really good. And now
And there's other players that can take his spot. Like we have some good centers and wingers that can play in his position, but he's cemented his spot, bro.
Yeah, and he's 23, bro. He was always worth the risk, in my opinion. And now there's a lot of talk that he's willing to repay us for showing faith in him by taking a good deal, you know, to help the team. And I can only respect that if that's the case.
100%.
But he has just been very valuable for us. And defensively, he's getting better and better. I know he's had a couple suspect moments, but overall, he is a good defender because... he gets a lot of traffic. He's going his way, and we're still the best. We're the best defense in the comp right now.
That's literally my next point, bro. It's crazy. Who would have said last year we'd be the best defensive team in the comp above Penrith? Like that's like even if we were below or whatever it is, above or below Penrith, even if we're in the same conversation as Penrith defensively, I don't think people understand how good Penrith are defensively, bro. Like last season and the past few seasons. That's what I liked about Penrith the most. Like, I know there's Cleary and Luai and this and that, but like Leota, Fisher Harris, like the boys off kick chasers, just chasing the ball down, defending, keeping the line, not conceding that many points. For us to even be in conversation, like the same talk as that is insane. Again, you got to credit Seraldo. Again, you got to credit the whole team, the trainers. What's the trainer name?
Travis Tuma.
Like he probably caught a lot of stick last year because Kickout was getting injured and all these players were getting injured in training. But they're just conditioning them to become a defensive monster.
And that's what we are now.
Yeah, and even I heard Billy Slater talking. Sorry, Fred. I heard Billy Slater talking. And he's like, I don't think they have the attack to win a grand final, but their defense, like, you can't even write it off anymore. So, like, it probably began, the Bulldogs' progress began as, like, they'll fall off. It's just the Bulldogs. Like, they're just fluky wins. A lot of Dragons fans we know were telling us, relax, bro, you beat Gold Coast at the start of the season.
We beat Penrith. Like
relax, you beat Roosters with like 11 men, or whatever it is. Yeah, and fine, they're all valid points. But like, I don't think
they consider their win against Penrith legitimate, but even though that was, I'm
not going to get into them, but I'm talking about the actual Bulldogs where they are. Like, it started off as a joke. Like, I was like, fluke, haha. Even us, we didn't believe, cause you know how it is. You had your walls up.
I still have my walls up.
You still have your walls up.
You guys were winning, and it was the most cynical thing just watching you guys win. Like, oh, we're still.
And
this is just luck, bro.
Yeah, because that's how we feel, and then we started to understand it. Then rival fans are like, nah, this, that, and then you got Billy Slater coming out. Like, as much as we take the piss out of Billy Slater, he's an icon of the game, bro. He knows what he's talking about.
He's still
Billy
Slater.
Good coach, yeah. He's still Joe Biden. No, but Billy Slater's like, the attack, maybe you can write him off, but in the defense is not.
Like he said, we don't have the individual talent. Like you look at the lineup and you're like, especially in the spine, you're like,
sorry, that was
who are these guys? You know, but. Like compared to the other spines that we have to verse and stuff, but it's just the toughness and the grit. Like they're playing like a Dogs of War team, we don't have the forward pack. We don't have the forward pack like the Dogs of War.
That's what's scary. Imagine we go and get a forward pack.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why when people ask me, you know, we're gonna win it this year. I'm a bit hesitant, obviously for many reasons, but the big one is we have to versus Penrith's forward pack in the finals. Has got to another level.
Yes.
Roosters forward pack is just ginormous, like left, right, and center. I think Melbourne's forward pack is one that's actually a battle that is going to be close. I think the 3 forward packs I look at.
Sharks.
Or 4. If we have to versus the Sharks, Manly,
Roosters,
Penrith, I'm a bit worried about.
Of course.
Penrith, they did hold their own. They did a very good job against Penrith, but like
it's crucial.
Roosters that second game struggled a bit. Struggled a bit, but then again, Curran had his worst game of his career that game, and we were missing Crichton and had a halves pairing of Drew Hutchison and Toby Sexton, but. I feel like there's still a lot of room for us to grow. When we get Max King back, all right, we don't know if Curran's actually playing. And that's why I'm a bit worried about this week. Warriors have a massive forward pack. They got a full team now.
Warriors are literally...
Well, I'm scared
this is their
week.
game, yeah. Let's talk about the Bulldogs and the Warriors. Preview it now quickly. The Warriors have actually changed the stadium name to Shaun Johnson home ground or something like that.
Shaun Johnson Stadium.
Shaun Johnson Stadium, which I absolutely love. Now, why the hell does it have to be when we verse them?
Well, we actually versed the Warriors at the worst times.
At the worst times.
Like, historically, the worst times.
Yeah,
right?
so they
There's
changed...
one instance that I'm not going to mention, but I'm like, cuz why? Why then?
Yeah.
Why are we versing them round 1 at that time?
Yeah.
Right,
we won't get into that, but
yeah.
But for us to verse them at that time, Shaun Johnson Stadium, which I absolutely love, straight up.
That's hectic.
Because that's mad. Like, wallah.
Let them win, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Give everyone
if
rest,
we're
man.
locked in for the finals, all good.
We are.
Yeah, that's it. Like, all good. It doesn't matter if we finish 6th, 5th or 6th or 7th. We're in the finals, it's the same shit, really. I think 6 gets home advantage, right? 5th and 6th?
Yeah.
And 7 and 8 don't.
So it's 1st, 2nd, 5th, and 6th.
Yeah, and then 6th versus 7th, 5th versus 8, yeah? Right.
Yeah, so I would like to win the game, but I don't. I think they're just going to be very G'd up, and especially after what happened last time.
Especially their crowd, bro.
They got everyone back. They got Pompey and Metcalf and Montoya and they got everyone but Bunty.
That means there's a possibility for us to win, boys.
Yeah, that means they're showing mercy.
Yeah, that means they're giving up.
Bro, just play Bunty for this game, man.
Yeah, listen, just...
But there's something about this team that whenever I think they're going to get belted, they just come and show up.
Nah, listen, I don't think the Bulldogs will get belted, and I don't think the Warriors will get belted. I think it's going to be a classic game, bro. I'm very, very excited for it. Sad to see Shaun Johnson, this is his last game of the season, home game of his career. You know what I mean? So they're gonna turn up, the WA fans. You know them with their signs. You know how passionate they are with the way they celebrate and the way they cheer their team on. So I'm expecting a good game.
That's gonna be mad.
If we lose, I'm not upset because we're in the finals. But if we win, I'm very.
Well,
very
if we lose, I'm happy because Harun, bro, Warriors fans this season.
And this is a big test for us, Wallah, it is. Because could be like a finals game. You're going to a game where the crowd is going to be off their nut, lad. They're going to be so passionate, so G'd up. If you're playing away somewhere, the boys might get rattled. I don't know, you know what I mean?
Wallah, if Curran is injured, I don't know how we win.
Yeah.
There's no way.
There's no way.
They were playing like salmon at prop, bro, I swear.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Because if they do that again, bro, we're going to get nicked.
They're going to get screwed,
But because, I want to see Lipoy start at prop or something like that. I really like Hopboy.
I think he will, bro. I think if Curran's given the rest, given the week off for his injury.
But Max King might be back because he's still due back in a week, but maybe they rush him. I wouldn't rush him personally. But I don't want to, because if we lose this game, I don't want it to fizzle out the momentum.
I don't think it will straight up. I feel like we're very even if we lost to the
Manly,
Cowboys and we're like, okay.
Then we got Manly's gonna be tough, and then we got the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are gonna be tough. And there's a genuine possibility we're going into the finals, lost 3 games in a row, 3 losses in a row. You know.
Yeah, I think there's all your wars coming up, boys. To get into Chard Try of the Week, we just had some Chard chicken. I already told you this before. What's your Chard Try of the Week? I got a Chard moment of the week.
Give me your Chard moment of the week.
My Chard moment of the week is celebrating Fox. I'm celebrating him. I'm like, yeah. These Dolphins, fins up, baby. And then the hammer just comes out of nowhere and just says, brother, where you going? And just takes out a car. Even Fox is like, hey, man, what the hell? I might be losing my legs a little bit, bro. That's my moment of the week.
I got a moment of the week. I got a moment of the week too,
Go
bro.
on.
when the referee called the forward pass against South Sydney in the last second of the game, and fucking Ben Hornby, he's fucking celebrating in the thing, and then they get called back, and then all these South fans are crying like they got robbed. Cause there was a 2 meter forward pass to Tane Milne, like 10 seconds before that.
How's Tane Milne still playing? Like how is?
Well, he's actually good. Like I need you to understand this. Recently, cause. Maybe there was like after the hog situation, yeah. I was glazing him the week after because he was finally passing. But genuinely, Tane Milne is doing good. Like for him, he's a backup cuz at the end of the day, and he's having to play 25.
No, that's not my question. My question is, how is he not suspended? The guy's doing something every single week.
I know.
Like, how's he like? Isn't he on suspension?
Well, he set up a try cuz I'm like, what? You never know when you're gonna. He's got to be.
His right punter's cold.
Tane Milne has to be one of the most entertaining players to watch in the league because you literally don't know what's going to happen next, cuz. It's like everything. It's like right before a plot twist, cuz. It's like I'm watching Shutter Island,
and then boom.
Every 2 seconds there's a plot twist and there's a big one. Like cuz I don't know what I'm gonna get because he's doing behind the back passes and through the leg passes.
He's gonna get sent off.
He's making a run with breaks 4 tackles. You know he's leading the league in offloads per game.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding.
Tane Milne is our Chard SK of the week.
Tane Milne is leading the league in offloads, cuz.
That's hectic.
And all the South fans do is complain about him. He's playing next to a child every week.
Yeah, it's not easy for him.
Cuz I'm just waiting for that. One day, cuz there's going to be a coach that comes through and realizes he's actually a forward. Because he plays forward for Fiji. He makes 190 meters a game, cuz.
He's actually been good in the back.
Bro, he's a machine in the forwards, cuz. It's just
Wayne Bennett will put him there.
Because Wayne, he only plays in the backs because they have no other option.
No one else.
They have no backs.
But he's not a centre, actually. He's not originally a centre.
No, like he's a centre, but when he's played games for Fiji, when they put him in the middle, cuz, and he's the best forward on the team. He's playing lock. So one day, I'm hoping that they realise, maybe it's Wayne Bennett, but Wayne Bennett knows they have no centres and no wingers right now. Next season, they get Tyrone Munro healthy and Campbell Graham healthy, maybe. But he's still probably going to play in the centres. But I'm telling you, man, one day, someone will realise, like Joel Linton in centre mid. Remember when they played Joel Linton in centre mid, he ends up being one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. Tane Milne is Joel Linton for South Sydney.
You know,
when you play him,
their midfielder is an actual striker. But he was that striker. The coach was like, let me put you in midfield. And he actually became...
We broke the transfer record. So we paid $45 million for pounds.
Did you pay for Joel Linton that much?
£45 million, cuz. We broke the transfer record. It wasn't even close to second.
Nah, you have to keep him.
Cuz, we broke the transfer record for him. He played striker. He scored like 10 goals in 90 games, which is horrendous. We had a game where we had no midfield, so the coach is like, I gotta put someone in the midfield. You're 6'2", you can play midfield surely. He literally has played midfield every game since. and Tane Milne is that. Tane
Milne is Joel Linton.
And he's Joel Linton because Joel Linton's got some screws loose. Tane Milne too, he's tough. I'm telling you, man. Play him you'll play him and off the bench, prop or lock or something.
I still need your try of the week.
That was my moment of the week.
I don't have a try of the week.
There weren't that many good tries this week. Okay, I'll go to one that Matt Burton set up for Bronson Sherry. Because that won me 325. I actually went. Can I just say one thing?
This
has never happened ever in the history of my life. I won 4 bets in a row, cuz.
That's hectic.
I won 3 multis in a row, and then I put like $100 on Cole Felter score because I didn't know what was going to happen in the thing. I'm up. Like, this is a historic run right now, bro, that I'm on.
This is like...
So that was the 3rd bet in a row. When Sherry scored, I'm like, oh my God, what is happening, bro?
You just thought like, you were like, I'm probably going to be unlucky for the rest of the year now.
Well, I'm cooking right now, bro.
Love it, bro. Let's get into it.
But yeah, cuz the fact that they lost to the Tigers, and that means the Tigers fans were happy, because they haven't been able to win a game for 10 years, bro.
I'm very happy for the Tigers.
And Lockie Galvin played well. He said my moment of the week because the Tigers won at Campbelltown, and I got to start.
I tipped them to win. I tipped the Tigers to win.
I think I tipped the Tigers too. But you know, I lost my high school grand final at that ground, bro. So it stings every time I see a game. I get PTSD, bro.
We can't be going through that PTSD.
But
I want to put Flax through some PTSD.
It was a lot of fun to see the boys win.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
On your Tigers.
Up the Tigers, good old bloody Tigers. All the fans are happy. They're like now. It's between them and then Para.
Do you reckon they'll sell out that game?
Bro,
Yeah.
the Spoonbowl, bro.
Yeah.
How mad is that?
The
The
Spoonbowl.
Spoonbowl.
Everyone
like
get
that.
your tickets. Like get everyone that goes to that game, bro.
27, round 27. I think it's at Campbelltown.
Battle of the wooden spoon, lad. The spoon
Well, like,
bowl.
how good is that?
Bro,
The
Campbelltown
Spoonbowl.
Live
Sports
exclusive
Stadium.
at
Where is
Campbelltown.
that?
Friday,
Where is-
it's at Campbelltown. Friday the September. Get your tickets,
that-
bro.
what's
Stop
Why?
swearing, bro. You gotta cut your swearing down. Now.
Yeah.
All right, listen, Flaxy. Let's get into.
Hey,
Let's get
Flaxy,
into some
you
trauma.
know, we won our game. You know who lost?
All right, listen. I'll be
Who's in the
honest
top
with you.
four?
I didn't watch this.
I don't care.
Listen, I didn't watch this game, right? I was too
How did
busy.
you-
I had a birthday to attend,
What
right?
up?
So I didn't watch the game. All I
Did
heard
they turn
was the
100?
game. No, I turned 120.
No, who? What age did they turn?
21.
Okay, then that makes sense.
Okay.
If it was like 70th, bro, I'm like, all right, what are we doing here, bro?
You gotta watch the
What's
game,
Melbourne?
Suey. You gotta do your
Melbourne,
part-time job.
Penrith. Melbourne, Penrith, all right, that's
Game of the
21st is the only one, or 18th. All right, fair enough.
Listen, I only heard if it's the Bulldogs the game that I miss out. Anyway, I didn't watch the game. A lot of controversy after. Flaxy run me through this game. What happened?
Fucking robbed.
Oh!
Whoa.
We're robbed.
Okay,
No, we weren't.
Well,
No.
Okay.
no.
I
Whoa.
was at the game.
Yeah.
The game.
You
so-
were. I think you were.
I'm a part-time
I
casual right
definitely
now.
was. So, no. Look, Penrith played well. Our defence in, I believe, the first half was pretty solid. There was calls that didn't go our way, and the referee... It felt like I was watching an Ashley Klein special. It wasn't Game of the Round. It was Ashley Klein's Game of the Round.
He's always got to be the star of the show. For sake, Ashley. Come on, man. We don't come... Do you think Flaxy pays for the mega premium membership, Penrith membership, to watch you or to watch Penrith?
Mate, I wanted to see a good game. Like, look, everyone was hyping this up for Game of the Year. And all I wanted was to see, you know, obviously my boys win. Didn't happen. And look, I don't want to be the one that makes excuses, you know, but I don't think we were the better team that day. But it didn't...
No, I think you were.
You think we were?
Yeah, I think if Nathan doesn't get hold,
I
doesn't get
think
injured,
if
you
Nathan
win.
doesn't get injured,
but,
we win. But
the fact
we
that
gave
they
up.
scored off an obstruction, which was an obstruction, and then the Warbrick try, the way he's batted it,
No.
I reckon I went forward.
And not only that, then that was it Warbrick's? No, it was
Warbrick batted it for
It was
someone.
Elise Katoa's try.
Yeah, but Warbrick's bat.
Oh yeah, he's batted it into Brian Toto, and then it's gone to the side, and Elise Katoa scored off it. That wasn't a try. That was a knock on.
I think that's I don't know how that got given. I don't know how both of those got given.
There were a bunch of head highs that weren't called. And then one, especially with Nathan Cleary, got knocked in the head in the in goal, wasn't called. People were saying that what are your thoughts on the sin bin? Because I was told people going, the sin bin was a joke.
The Nelson one.
Nelson sin
Well,
bin.
bro, from the angle that I see, Nelson's swinging arms old mate in the back of the head.
That's what I saw.
And then he hits Munster, but on the way to hitting Munster, he hits Dane Laurie.
yeah.
And then, so he's taken out two birds with one. He got a collateral, cuz. He got a collat from COD, bro. You know when you get 2 kills with 1 bullet? That's basically what he got. 2 birds with 1 stone, bro. He got a collat, cuz.
Man, look, I know.
And I think, look, man, they know not to swing their arms, cuz he's swinging his arm, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, I've seen people get sin bin for less.
Yeah.
All right, the angle, if you had a better angle of it, if people could take off their rose tinted glass or whatever, at the end of the day, cuz, he's doming someone at the back of the head with his arm swinging. And that's always going to be a sin bin.
Yeah, and all I wanted to see was a good game between the first and second, bro.
I know.
And look, the refereeing in that
It was
game,
a good game, but...
It was a good game, you know. High scoring, yes, but, you know, both teams showed their flaws, which our defence and their defence have been putrid over the past few weeks.
You have a flaw. Tungo, bro.
Yeah.
That is your flaw.
I don't think...
That guy got his money.
And that was your flaw last year. Like when I said Broncos were going to win the grand final, I said they were going to target him. And
I remember you were
everything
saying
like
that.
And they did. That's why there was... Ezra Mem had 3 tries, cuz. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all
And-
time defensively, he's very
Like,
weak.
dude, he's actually... And I think it's partially because of his injury last year. When you tear a pec, like it
Plays
screws
on
with
your
you a
mind.
bit.
Yeah, like you're always thinking about far. I don't want to really extend my arm or do something.
Yeah, no, it's just and taking a long break from leg will make you a bit shonky defensively. But he got targeted hard, but no one's gonna remember that because Nathan Cleary got him a win, and Critter got him a win, and they won. Nobody remembers
That's
that.
good,
Nobody
ain't it?
remembers that shit if you win, bro.
Nah, of course.
If Ben Hunt dropped the ball and they
then they
won,
no one will talk.
no one will talk about the drop
Ben
ball.
Hunt- Ben Hunt becomes an icon.
Nobody will talk. But now that dropping the ball off kickoff is forever known as a Ben Hunt because he dropped it and he lost. And But yeah, I just hate every time I watch Ashley Klein referee or Jared Sutton referee. Those two, they're the stars of the show. Wallah, they think that it's like when they see themselves on camera, it's an ego. It's a power trip for them. Cause if Adam G ref the game, do you know what Adam G looks like? Wallah, if I saw Adam G on the street, I wouldn't know what he looks like.
I don't know what he
and
looks
I've
like.
spoken a bit about this on Hello Sport. That's why he's the best ref, because you don't even know what the guy looks like, because he doesn't call shit unless he has to.
He vanishes it within the game.
And I will say one thing: Todd Smith has been improving, the ranger.
He's been better, yeah.
Wallah, he's been getting better. He's actually been improving.
What about Ziggy?
Ziggy gets one game a week, and it's the game I don't want to watch. But Ziggy doesn't get that many games. It's usually a touchy. But I'm telling you, bro, Todd Smith, the ranger ref, Wallah, he was so bad last year. He's slowly getting better.
He's improved.
Jared Goff, when he's not, I think he's good in the bunker, and I think he's good on the field. Not Ashley. What's his name? The other little. He's got spiky hair.
Grant
Grant Atkins, cuz. Wallah, these guys are better than Ashley Klein and Jared Sutton. I don't care what anyone says.
But Jared Sutton and Ashley Klein will get the big game.
They get the big games, bro. But Adam G got the grand final, and it was the best grand final in ages, bro.
That was very, very well ref.
Look, when I finish watching a game, whether it's the ones I've been to the Bulldogs this year or Panthers, when I look at the good games I've watched this season, I'm not thinking, that, like the ref. Like, you don't think about it. And
you don't want to think about it.
And my issue is that now Ashley Klein's had all 3 origins. He just had first versus second, right? The everyone was calling that the grand final preview. Like I'm so worried he's going to get the grand final, and it's going to ruin it, because this year has been such a good comp in terms of, competitiveness. And then when, everyone's keen to see what this grand final will be. Maybe the Bulldogs, maybe Panthers, Melbourne again.
They let you cook today,
maybe
man.
Roosters.
They let fucking Flaxy cook today, bro.
Right, maybe Roosters, and then we're going to just go, oh yeah, I'm going to blow a penalty. Oh, nah, we're not going to worry about that head high.
what?
How about both of you go to the bin?
Yeah,
Sorry for the swearing. I'm just very passionate, and I hate this just constant bullshit of reffing.
And you know what?
Can we just say one thing? If we get demonetized, it's his fault.
Yeah, no, he's editing.
I'll fix it all
No,
up.
listen to me. Like, even when you're a bottom team, like, you have been winning, right? We were a bottom team in the last couple of seasons. Tigers are a bottom team. When I watch these games,
Wallah,
like,
we get done.
like,
we
bro,
get done.
Wallah, I'm a
Bottom teams
neutral.
get done.
I'm watching Tigers versus Cowboys. I don't care about anyone right now, right? Simbin, penalty. I'm like, bro, cuz, all right, like, they're fatigued, all right, like, they might lack some discipline, but it doesn't need 3 repeat sets in a row, like, it's actually insane, bro. When I watch it, I'm like, bro, how do I even, imagine I'm a player and I can just hear, I just defended 14 tackles. Bro, are you serious, bro? What happened?
Yeah. And
I was 1 meter in front of you.
bro.
But then when it's like a Sharks or like another team, whoever it is, Manly, it's fine. Like, no, they weren't offside. Like, even the Newcastle game, bro. We'll talk about the Newcastle game. Like, I was watching it. Ponga kicks a field goal. But I think it went in because everyone celebrated. And then the ref's like, nah, you blocked the runner.
And the guy was not, he was standing still. It was
Brother,
not.
they were offside.
Yeah.
So, if you're going to call something, don't call this when this happened and this happened and this happened before. Go, all right, you called this, walk. Like, go back to that. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense, bro.
Wallah, can I just say one thing? Now everyone is, the blocker was standing still. He was standing still, because now every time someone's going to take a field goal, I will just run into the blocker.
When do they
just run into the blocker and sell it. Do what Jamie Soward did.
When do they implement these rules? Like, we've never heard of this rule all year.
Oh, my
right before the finals.
And not only that, they're starting to complain about touching the ball with, like when playing the ball, like people aren't touching the ball.
Yeah, I know.
If they bring, I hope to God they don't, but if they bring that rule in for finals, like,
dude, you do
the
not
game's
like.
gonna
All
stop
right,
every
listen.
5
I'm
seconds.
gonna use an example from a video game, but it will make sense. Brother, they League of Legends in season 5, so 10 years ago, they released a patch that changed half the game 1 week or 2 weeks before the World Championship, cause it was chaos. Everyone was all the shit that they changed. The pro players, they didn't know what the fuck was going on. They were just. Shit was so unbalanced.
The pros, like the people that usually know how to play this game.
They changed the whole game 2 weeks before World Championships, bro.
That's not right.
So, everything was a mess. And if you change stuff and you don't give teams the time to adjust,
Coaches, like,
because there should be a point in the season. No changes, because they are at, bro, the rule book is this thick, cuz. It's this thick. Brother,
the rules are starting to, like, it's twister, cuz. You're there, but if that happens first, so I'm watching a game, I'm like, but Isn't that a knock on? Like,
Wallah,
isn't
the
that an
game used to
obstruction?
be
I've never known
so
you.
simple. It used to be so simple, and wallah, they changed every.
Gus Gould.
Cause one thing I've seen, been for 5-6 years, rule book black and white obstruction. No, you get obstructed, you run this side of the shoulder. That's it. Khalas, doesn't matter if you're 100 meters away from the play. And now all of a sudden they're using their brain.
Now,
Now.
I was gonna
3 weeks before
the
finals, 4 weeks before finals now, and they don't say nothing, they don't tell no one, but now all of a sudden black and white isn't black and white. This bunker ref calls it black and white, and this bunker ref calls it black and white, and then we got these two now, I don't know how many exactly, but there are instances now where they're using their brain.
This is why I say.
I like the using your brain.
Yeah, we all do. But let's be consistent.
But you don't tell anyone you're going to start using your brain after we just went by the rule book. The amount
how
of
many
tries,
years?
one of the amount of tries that should have been tries that weren't given because some Manyuk was impeded, five players wide from the play. You know what I mean? 20 meters away from the play, and he's been impeded. Now they're saying Nathan Cleary wasn't going to have an impact on that play. I think that's bullshit, cuz. I think that's complete bullshit.
Yeah, it's just.
But not I don't.
insane,
Wallah, I don't think he's made. I don't think he's going to save the try, cuz. But they've always said, as long as you're close, like they always say, if you run it this side of the shoulder and deny old mate a chance to make a play,
It's obstruction.
it's an obstruction. And then all of a sudden now, and like they did last week with their against Parramatta, they're using their brain now. You pick it, like pick one.
That's
like
what we want,
pick one. Cause it's like these two bunkers got one training session and these two got the other training session. Wallah, just put them all in the same class. Teach them one thing. Pick one. I would pick use your discretion as a fully functioning human being with a brain. If you see a guy who's going to have zero impact on the play gets impeded,
It should be fair play. Go on.
it should be fair play.
Try. Go score.
If it's a guy like in front of the defender and they're setting a pick and roll, all right, then you
call it.
All right,
But we've
no,
said,
they
you're right.
told us, buy the book. And
But
now
bro,
all of
this
a sudden,
book-
no warning.
But
for
Fred-
3 weeks before the 5
Fred-
weeks before finals, now they can use their brain.
Page 4 of the book and page 30 of the book.
Contradict each other.
They go like this. You can't pass the ball forward. You can pass the ball forward. What? Like I'm making an example.
Well,
but
remember, it
like
used
and
to be
all
5
these,
pages, cuz.
but all these pages and all these rules and all these laws, and we somehow we've been watching the game for how long? There's people, our uncles and brothers and nephews and everyone's been watching the game. How much before us? Your dad and this and that. Like if you sit them down to watch the game, they're gonna trip the hell out. I'm like, what the hell am I watching, bro?
I know.
What the hell did that get? What the hell is that? 6 again, like. It just contradicts itself, and we still don't have a forward pass technology.
I know.
We still don't have that.
Bro, like there's VAR,
Like
there's
literally,
all this
you can
stuff,
win a grand final.
technology.
You can win a grand final off a haymaker of a ball if the ref did this and the linesman did that.
Well, look at the Warriors
Broncos
Broncos game where Reece Welch played for the Denver Broncos for the first time, threw the ball forward, and
And Tom Brady. Tommy Walsh.
Tom Brady,
mate.
yeah.
Tommy Walsh.
Yeah,
Yeah, and we you
It's
just
just-
need
it's silly.
consistency, and not only consistency. Don't do it 4 weeks out from finals.
Yeah, if you're gonna
Yeah,
do
look,
something,
look, this-
yeah, like we're happy to live with
need-
we're happy to live with for the rest of the year because we got used to when off season comes. The players, the coaches, the staff, the refs, everyone can get on the same page.
We need reform, lad. Make this, consolidate this rule book, this stick.
Because
Make
we
it
need one
this
thing.
thick.
We need Gus Gould to be.
Literally,
in charge.
just go on the
But we need
ChatGPT
Gus
and
Gould.
go
I know.
make this into dot points and make it simple.
Alright,
That's
boys.
all you need to
Yeah.
do.
Anyway, so Melbourne with a better
Then
team.
make. I don't think so.
I think
But-
they were the better team after Cleary went off. I
Question.
think Cleary was a big factor.
Well,
So
on
Nathan
your
Cleary's
Wishart, cuz, man, cuz at the end
Should
of
the
day,
Dragons sign him?
You deserve to lose because you conceded up the guts. Your 7th try in the middle all year to a guy this tall.
Yeah, that was bad.
All right, and it's like he didn't even get touched, and you had an extra man. All right, so because they scored with a man down, you deserve to lose.
But there's been signs for Penrith.
Liam Martin would have stopped
Tyron
that.
Wishart, wallah, he's a.
Is he a good half? Do you rate
He's
him as a
played
good half?
very, very good this year.
Okay, do you think the Dragons should grab him and keep him as Ben Hunt's successor
yeah.
when Ben Hunt goes?
I don't
You
know.
think
about
that's a
Ben-
good one?
I don't know about Ben Hunt. I think he'd be really good next to Ben Hunt, but obviously they have Flanagan there, and they don't.
No, but
want to.
once Ben Hunt.
And I
goes-
wouldn't. If I'm the Dragons, I wouldn't. They have. I like Jesse Marshke, cuz, and they haven't lost with him.
He's a good player, yeah.
Yeah, but he
I like Little.
gets no game time.
Little's
and
a good player,
Little's
bro.
not going to play next year, cuz. He'll be off the bench for
'cause
Damien
Damien
Cook.
yeah.
So if I'm the Dogs, we don't really have we have Bailey Hayward for backup hooker, but if Little's available, well, I'd get him.
I like Little. I think he's
I
bro.
think
He
Tyron
kills us.
Wishart Wishart should go to a team because Foreign's going to probably retire at the end of this season. I think he'd be a really good shout at the Titans.
Yeah, that'll be a
Him
good
and
signing.
Jaden Campbell would be good, and Tyron Wishart would run the show. He could be like Toby Sexton for them, even though they had Toby Sexton. I think he'd be a better fit at the Titans, and I think he really suits everyone around him. But then again, it's just he could be like the next Nico Hines in terms of Melbourne player, plays a big role in a really good team, but
Goes somewhere else.
for a starting gig. So. I actually really like what I've seen from Tyron this year, and I think he could really help a lot of teams a lot.
Yeah, I'd like to say,
season.
when I first I didn't really rate him at the beginning, but when Munster was gone and everyone was gone, he was the bloke that stood out for Melbourne.
Yeah, he
stuff.
looked like Monster. He looked like Zinchenko.
Zinchenko and Munster from Wish.
He looks like Sid the Sloth. But they got Pezzett, I think that's going to replace Wishart after. And they're really focusing on keeping Pezzett.
They really like that person. He's a good player. I rate him too, bro. Yeah. Boys, Cowboys, we call them frauds. I got a question for you quickly. Are they peaking at the right time? They are, yeah? Now, let's talk about old mate Clifford. Because Chad Townsend gets dropped, right? And it becomes like a worldwide article. Everyone starts talking about it. Obviously, because it's Chad Townsend.
I don't know why so many people hate Chad.
I like Chad. I really don't hate him.
He's a big Totties guy. I love that meme. I'm a big this guy and big that guy. I don't mind Chad, but there's no doubt in my mind that Jake Clifford is a better player. And I think Jake Clifford and Tom Dearden are a better mix.
I think Chad was quality before, but I think he's fell off.
He's old now, man.
He's older.
And you know what, bro? He's on big money, man. He's on big dosh. I see why they probably let him go. And Jake did a wonderful job, bro. Jake did a
he was unbelievable,
great job, bro. He was.
I miss watching him play. It's been a long time since we watched him play, bro.
Yeah, that's his best game of his career, in my opinion, man. And I like what I saw from him last game. And I think that could be that's their hidden card, cuz. And I think he could fix a lot of the issues that they had with Chad.
Is he a natural 7? Like he's
Tom Dearden.
No, Clifford.
Yeah, but I feel like Tom
He's a
Dearden's
6,
still running the show, cuz.
Yeah.
Tom Dearden was a natural 7. He sort of had to adjust to the 6. But I think Tom Dearden is really good when he runs the show, same as Sam Walker.
Fuck, I'm a big Tom Dearden fan, lad.
I'm too, bro.
I really like that guy.
He scored
That's
like 4 games in a row
if
or
my club
some
offered
shit.
him money, and I'll be like, with a smile, I'll be like, yeah. I know he's a gun. I already know it. I know he's young, but he doesn't have to prove shit to me. I know what he can do. I really like
another Broncos prospect, bro.
Yeah, bro. Broncos got rid of a lot of people, bro. They threw a lot of.
They always have a lot of people coming through, but
they do as well.
Who do you reckon? Obviously, Brisbane has Mem because
I think Tom Dearden's better.
Dearden's better.
Dearden's all day.
No, as a pure 6, like I know Ezra Mem has on a good team.
Ezra Man is he's so entertaining, but like him and Walsh, like it's so fun to watch them.
Bro.
And it's like, bro, once they start, you're screwed, lad. But sometimes when you want to win big games and you want to go to those big moments, you know how it is.
You need smart players.
You need a cool head, bro. You need a bloke that's... Bro, in Origin, Dearden is playing, like, replacing Cameron Munster. Like, that's the biggest shoes you can ever fill as a Queensland player in this era. He gets in there and he just puts everyone in their backs. But I'm a Blues fan and I'm watching like, fuck, this guy's so good.
But yeah,
bro.
I think...
Wallahi, so good. And then it's not only for that. It's not like he got this aura because of Origin. It's like even for the Cowboys, he's unbelievable.
His defense is crazy, bro.
He's not normal.
Well,
He's small, bro.
He makes mad hits,
I don't know
bro.
how big he is, but he looks like...
He nicked Liam Martin, I remember, in Origin as well.
Yeah, he pumped Liam Martin, bro.
But yeah, pumped him, and now he hasn't played ever since. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
But,
he's like...
but
I really, really rate Dearden. I think he's better than...
I think the Cowboys
is way better than Ezra.
Cowboys are a really good team, but just like us, their forward pack is just a bit light. Their back rows are good, like us. It's like the same. Like I just don't... that forward pack, if they verse the Roosters or some shit like that, I just think they're going to get belted.
Yeah,
I think they've beaten everyone in the top 8 except for Manly.
They've done very well, bro.
But
Literally, where they were, we're calling them frauds, bro. But I still think...
I still get that vibe from them, but...
I still get that vibe from them.
Because
they lost last week, didn't they? The week before.
They lost to the Broncos by like 40.
Yeah, they got pumped by Broncos. Yeah, I don't know, man. But this finals race, bro, like even you got Nathan Cleary. Nathan Cleary's coming back, yeah?
That's
the question I wanted to ask. Do you think they can win the grand final without him?
No.
Well... No, look, I'll be frank, probably not. Look, I like Luai in 7, Jack Hole or Brad Schneider in the 6, but Cleary just has that X factor and that switch that like not any of the other
big
like,
game
and the goal kicking.
The Panthers players benefit off Nathan Cleary's switch,
100%.
but they don't
He's got
have
aura.
it themselves.
Yeah.
So
Aura, lad.
It's literally aura.
I
He's
think
got
it's
presence, you know what I mean?
oh,
Well, boys, Suey's just dogged us because he's got Maghas.
mate, he's got the biggest. Like, bro, you
He's
can
got
smell it
Maghas,
from
bro.
here.
Yeah, he's like Karaz, bro. He needs to go vomit.
If this was 4D or 8D, you know those 8D
Yeah, yeah,
cinemas,
yeah,
you would
yeah,
be
nah.
feeling it. What he was, that tune was too much for him, bro.
Yeah, he's got to get rid. Nah, he had somewhere he had to be. We took too long to eat chicken and zhezh. And how are you, Flax?
I'm good, bro.
Why are we
I'm
acting
good.
like we just started? Like,
Yeah,
anyways,
We were talking about.
we're
the
about to
Penguins.
talk about the Wet and Wild game, bro.
The Wet and Wild. Oh, the Parramatta Eels, bro. Man, that slip that Dylan Edwards had, where he
Oh
went
my
20
goodness.
meters.
And he was just pissing himself laughing after Ray,
Oh,
bro.
they were having a.
Yeah. I literally, like, a single drop of rain had not come. And I named my stream title Wet Weather Footy Incoming. Because, dude, when I was shooting hoops outside before my basketball game, or before the NRL game started. I always like to shoot some hoops, around 5:30 daylight savings time, clear my mind. It's like my zen. It's like my zen,
Just where you get
it's
to
like where I
relax.
just chill out. Nothing more chillaxing for me. Nothing more relaxing for me than sinking some buckets. You know what I mean? So, and I'm looking up at the sky and I'm like, what the hell am I looking at? It was black, like black clouds. Like the clouds were as dark as I can get, and I'm seeing. And as soon as I think that, I just hear like the big ass lightning, and I'm like, there's gonna be some wet weather footy. And then it was raining so much at that Manly game that I couldn't even. It looked like TV static on my screen. And then again, that Parramatta game, bro, it was just chaos, wet weather everywhere. And I love wet weather footy, but that was like, you ever watched the
state-of-the-art stadium too?
Yeah, you ever watched The Longest Yard?
No, but
What?
bruh,
The Longest Yard, bro. There's this scene where it's basically a like a prison, yeah, and it's like a football game. They're gonna have a football game between the convicts and the guards, the prison guards, and the prison guards are getting scared, so they wash out the field that they're gonna train on the day before the game, and then the boys, like the convicts, just have a game in the wet. Like puddles everywhere and it's all muddy and everything, and that's what last night, the Friday night games made me think of. It was just a lot of fun, bro.
I was on my way to work and I just see the lightning. I'm like, there's games in the city tonight. Get to work and they have the big screen in the sports bar, and all I see is just a downpour for the Roosters game. And you're thinking, this is a state-of-art stadium. Hainsey said something about it only lasted 10 minutes. Bro, that looked like it was raining, torrential rain for like a week.
Raining weather, man, it's crazy, dude. My 21st was out. So I told everyone to get here at 6:30. At 5:30, because I still have a photo. It's blue skies. House is clean. I took a photo. I'm like, man, I can't wait for this to start. At 6:30, it was like Noah's Ark level flood. Like, it was my whole house flooded because we weren't initially going to have people inside the house, but we had no choice because my undercover area was flooded. You know what I mean? And it was just so chaotic, and that's what it reminded me of, bro. It was fine, nice weather. It wasn't cold at all on Friday, and then it just neck minute pissing down rain.
Straight.
But it leads to some funny moments, bro. And that Dylan Brown slide, and Tom Young, bro, he's the goofiest bloke. He has so many goofy moments, and whenever it rains, bro, even though he's got a hat trick, bro, he made a couple errors and he's slipping over left, right, and center, and he had that error where he like went between his legs and just went out of bounds. Like, he's so goofy, man, but he's a good player. But Dom, when he wants to be, he's good. He has that one game every now and then that he looks like he's high.
As you said, he's the Rapana cousin, pretty
Yeah.
much. He has a good game, or he could have the most shocking game. Like,
Best player on the field or worst player on the field, bro. There's no in between for Dom Young, but man, he was pretty good against Para and some of his finishing is just insane. Like, there are tries that only Dom Young can score, and of course we needed the Sharks to win. Yeah, I didn't watch this game because I felt like absolute crap. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed on Sunday. Halfway through the Dragons game, I'm like, I just can't. I'm like, I can't. I gotta have a nap or something, bro.
You gotta have a rest, bro. You gotta just rejuvenate.
Yeah, but I've rested plenty this week, but sometimes you just don't have it in you, and I don't like streaming when I don't have it in me. You know what I mean? We are, of course, when we need the Sharks to lose, they just find a way to win. Like last week, they looked like freaking Melbourne Storm from 2012, bro, and decked freaking Titans. Like we didn't even break a sweat.
Well,
and then for sure, when I saw Dan Atkinson taking the 2 points down 8, and I'm like, bruh, thank you so much, man, because like I don't think that's a smart play, but it ended up working for him.
Man, I'm always against taking the goddamn 2.
But they took the 2 down 8, bro. We saw Melbourne do it earlier this year, and
Melbourne
they made them
did
look
it to Manly,
stupid.
and they lost.
But it actually paid off because Ronaldo scored. He was this close from going out of bounds, by the way. Ronaldo scores, they tie it up, and end up winning the game. And I'm like, you got to give them credit, bro, because they've missed a lot of players, the Sharks, and I want to give them credit here because they have done well the last few weeks to get a result. They were terrible against the Rabbitohs, but still got a win. And last week they were amazing. And even though their completion rate was complete and utter trash this game, at one point it was like 60%, 58%, something like that. They still managed to get it done against Newcastle. And that pretty much ends Newcastle's season as well, which is a bit depressing.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know what the ladder's looking like, but if they won that game, they're in that 8 conversation.
Well, they win that game. They're 9th behind the Dragons. Dragons, obviously, a lot of the bottom 8 teams really needed the Dragons to lose that game to the Titans, and for looking at the ladder, that top 6 is locked in.
Yeah.
There's no Cowboys as well.
I think that 7 is locked in because Cowboys have the bye.
They have the bye this week, which puts them up to 32.
Yeah, no, I think it's the only spot in contention was that 8 spot. Yeah. Now the Dragons versus the Sharks in a massive game, but because the Dragons won this week, that probably means they're going to lose next week. Because they are I call it the Atlanta Hawks run.
Atlanta Hawks.
Because the Atlanta Hawks had like a 20-game streak of win-loss in the NBA last season.
Didn't it have it was like halfway through the season and they had the exact same win, exact same loss?
But no, they literally went 20 games. They are 0.500 or 0500 as I like to call it in the NBA, where win-loss. Like they didn't win or lose 2 in a row for like 20 games, which is a quarter of it. I think it was even more than that. And they love 500. Dragons right now love 500. They love winning and then losing, and then winning and then losing, and then winning and then losing. They haven't lost 2 in a row in ages, but they haven't won 2 in a row in ages. It's just a win-loss. So money's on the Sharks next week this week because, man, they're going to lose if the pattern continues.
Well, yeah.
We'll get into the tips now.
I was going to say, let's get into the tips because just before we do, I just want to go in. Brisbane are still a chance without Reece Walsh. It's still a chance. So looking at your top 8, you have the Cowboys on 30 points. They're going to go to 32. Dragons versus Sharks. They're on 28 points. So you have the Dolphins as well. Who do they have?
Storm, I think. Do they have Storm?
Yeah, and they're on 26 points.
And they have a bad game next week too, I think.
Yeah, I think they actually have.
Like the Dolphins needed to win that game.
Dolphins have. Oh no, they have the Broncos after that, and then they have.
But then they need to win that.
And then they have the Knights. So.
Oh, that's 2 guys that are in so are the Knights on the same points as the Dragons? Sorry, at the same points as the Broncos, or one below?
The Knights are on 24 points. So if Dragons lose this week, they're still a chance because they're 2 games behind.
Okay, they need to, and then that game against the Dolphins comes in clutch. All right, let's go for the tips this week.
Let's go through the tips, bro. So
I was just yapping. You know, boys, I love yapping.
We love a good yap. So we got the West Tigers versus the Manly Sea Eagles at Leichhardt.
Leichhardt changes things because they've been actually playing all right there, but I don't see man. If the Tigers win 2 in a row, God, the Spoonbowl round 27 is gonna be crazy. But I'm gonna go Manly 13 plus here. Because I really do like what I'm seeing from Manly right now. Shout out to Luke Brooks. Luke Brooks back to Leichhardt. Do you reckon they'll boo him?
Nah, they won't boo him. It's crazy. He's in finals football.
I know, for the first time
in his
ever.
Career,
I know.
Finals football. So, do you reckon he'll sink under pressure?
Nah. Because the pressure isn't on Luke Brooks. If they lose, the problem with when he was on the Tigers, if they lost, it's Luke Brooks' fault. Because he's the big money man. If Manly lose, there's 3 guys they'll blame before they blame him. They're gonna blame Tommy, they're gonna blame DCE, and they're gonna blame Jake. Yeah. Before they blame Luke Brooks. That's what I think. Maybe not Jake, because Manly fans love Jake, But NRL fans in general will blame Tom and Jaylee before they blame Luke Brooks, because it's not like they were doing anything last year either.
Yeah.
I think Luke Brooks, without a doubt, makes them a better team.
Absolutely. Friday's games, we got the 6 p.m. game, the Warriors versus the Bulldogs. Go media.
Yeah,
Shaun Johnson Stadium.
I'm actually going to go Warriors 1-12 here.
Warriors 1-12.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be bringing... I just think we're going to be lacking size in the middle.
All of Bulldogs' hopes lies on Nochi.
Notchy, yeah.
Notchi.
Shout out to Notchi, bro. If Notchi
He
tips
hasn't
the
tipped
dogs,
against Chad all since.
yeah, but we're on a win streak too.
Yeah.
And if Notchi, listen, man, if you pick the dogs, I'm changing my tip. But for now, and I don't have the lineups because we're doing this on a Monday, so I don't know what our front row is looking like. But I just don't expect Curran to play. I don't expect them to rush Max King back. So we're going to be running with Jamin Salmon at prop. So
We've got the Broncos versus the Eels at Suncorp, bro. Look, the odds heavily favour the Broncos, but come on, like, I don't know. This Eels team...
it's at Suncorp.
It's at Suncorp with no Reece Walsh. They're, like... They've been putrid and just...
Yeah.
Who's their backup fullback?
Tristan Sailor.
Oh,
He's all right.
Arguably.
He's not. I don't think he's that good, but like he's good. He's good for a backup.
Yeah.
I just feel like who did Parramatta lose to this week?
Roosters.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking Parramatta here.
Yeah, $3.25
I'm going-
odds, bro.
I'm gonna go Parramatta 1-12, but I'm gonna if the Broncos win, it's an Adam Reynolds and Tony Staggs masterclass again.
Yeah, I
I actually want the Broncos to win this one, but because and I'm hoping I put the curse on the Eels.
I'm going to go Broncos 1-12. Saturday, we got the Raiders versus the Panthers, 3 p.m. game in Canberra. Bro,
Canberra cooked, bro. They cooked.
Well, they can still make the finals. They lose this, they're out.
Yeah.
You know my stat, bro.
Yeah,
Panthers
they
don't
lose
lose
2
two in a row.
That's true. They don't lose
Right,
2 in a row.
yeah.
So I'm going to back Penrith. I'm going to back them 13 plus here.
Bro, last time we played them, there was like, he put 50 on it, and I expect nothing less.
Yeah.
No Cleary, though. Like, I don't care.
Nah,
bro.
Jerome, bro. The problem is you just got to take Fogarty out of the game.
Yeah.
You got to take their forwards out of the game, and your forwards love a game against Canberra
We got
and
Liam Martin
Parramatta.
back this week, too, so that's
Oh,
just
okay, that's a
big.
big boost. That'll help you attack a lot, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna go Penrith 13 plus here.
Yeah. Oh, Panthers all the way. Storm versus the Dolphins, Amy Park, Melbourne.
Bro, they're gonna win by like 14. Melbourne are gonna do just enough to win.
You reckon Melbourne don't flog them?
Like I always think they're gonna flog them, but Melbourne haven't been flogging people that much this year.
Nah.
They haven't been flogging that many people this year. They just do enough to win, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Melbourne 13 plus. TK's here, but you can't see him.
You have to get into this camera, TK.
Yeah. No, scooch over, bro. What are you,
Oh,
why are you scared of Flax TK,
Get
bro?
on the camera, bro.
Ever since he went Lebo, bro, I can't do it.
Here we go.
See, he doesn't have a do-rag on this time, boys.
We're doing tips, huh?
We're doing tips.
Let's go.
So,
What are you up to?
Oh, wait,
all right, we're up to Rabbitohs versus the Knights at Acor on a Saturday.
God,
At least
no.
it looked like there's a crowd there.
will it?
Maybe.
I'm gonna go. Knights.
Knights, South Knights.
Knights 13 plus here,
What do you reckon?
Yeah, same G.
Yeah?
bro. They lost to the Tigers, bro.
They're fucking shit. Sundays, Titans versus the Roosters at Seabus Super Stadium.
The hot box.
The hot box.
Yeah, I gotta go. Roosters 13 plus here. I think they're gonna hit their stride now.
Yeah,
Right before finals, they always do.
they're
And the Titans are a bit cooked now.
yeah,
They're gone. They're gone.
completely out.
Yeah, like mathematically out.
Mathematically, it's all mathematically. Yeah,
So
Roosters,
I can't back them here. But it's their.
I want 'em to
But
peak.
foreign
I want
301st game, like they get to celebrate his 300. I can't wait to see what they do. He's a champion, bro.
Absolutely, bro. It's sad to see him, like, you know, he's towards the end of his career.
Yeah.
He's done so much.
Oi!
Game of the round. Dragons versus the Sharks, 4 p.m. Wynn Stadium.
This is gonna be an easy one because they won last week, so they're gonna lose this week. So Sharks
look.
1-12.
Sharks on the 12. It's the way it goes.
And I think Sharks are playing well despite having a lot of people missing, but I think they're getting Trindle back this week. So and Atkinson's been playing good. So I'm going to go the Sharkies here, 1-12.
We don't lose at the gong.
You always lose at the goal.
We don't lose at the gong.
What happened-
That's my theory this year.
What happened when you versus Panthers? Like, can you remind me?
Yeah, they never left second gear, bro.
doesn't count.
What happened? What happened when you versed? We needed an exemption last year to fill the team, and you still lost to us.
That doesn't count. We don't lose at the gong. Nah, honestly, I think just because of how close we are to making the top 8, I think we're going to win 2 of our last 3 games. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to be Para and the Raiders that we win, or this game against the Sharks lose a game and then lose. I think we'll win 2 out of our last 3
If
games.
you're gonna lose
Sharks,
if you're gonna lose
Eels
one of the
and
games,
Raiders.
if you're gonna lose one of the games, it's gonna be this one.
Yeah.
And Sharks are in really good form. They're playing
But
the
I
right
watched
way.
them yesterday, man, and
I know they look like shit, but they still got the win, right?
they did.
And
But
they
I
get
think
tri-
But a better team would've
But I
won the
watched
way
your
they did.
second half last week, man, like this week, man, and the second half wasn't that good.
Yeah, but we held out
But
the
the
Titans.
first half was
We
good.
held out the Titans the whole second half. I know Jaden Campbell scored, but look at
That
the
was a
way
bit-
he
that was
scored,
AIDS, yeah, I know.
Everyone just stopped.
Bro,
He just
what did you think? What did you think? I just want to ask you a question. What did you think after that first try that Titans scored, bro?
Honestly, do you know when you're watching your team and like you'd have understood, not this year for you, but like previous years,
Yeah.
when you watch something happen and you just go, fuck, it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah. Like there are games I'm looking at the way we're playing. I'm like, I'm gonna turn this game off about half an hour, aren't I? And yeah, that was like, but Kenny, man, you know, he's only a little bloke, bro. He's only like 5'9". He's listed at,
No, what?
and he made 350 meters, man. What a unit, bro.
That second half of the Titans, I think they should have put more points than us. I think
Yeah.
they had so much ball and like they had so much field position.
Their possession in the first half.
Yeah, there was a point when I think we didn't get past our halfway for the first 20 minutes of the second half.
Yeah.
Like with the ball in hand, everything was kicking inside the 40, because I know the wind played a big factor, but
The wind was wonky, bro. I've seen.
What
I
was
was
that
that kick, that bounce. Like your first 2 tries had to have been 2 of the biggest flukes I've ever seen in my life. All right, I just couldn't believe what I was watching. Like that, Luciano Leilua was making a line break off a kickoff that bounced up over everybody. Wollongong win, bro. Wollongong win.
that's why.
But no, I think that's gonna be a mad game. But I gotta go the Sharkies, but.
I think our first 20 would determine how that game goes. I think if Sharks do I thought Sharks would do this to the Knights yesterday because they got out of the blocks real quick. And then it's just like the Knights found their feet. If we can stop the Sharks from getting out of just starting quick, I think we have a real good shot at it.
I think if your defense holds up, you guys win that
Is
game.
that the last game?
It's the last game of the round, bro.
Oh, that's a good last.
That's what I'm saying. Game of the round. Last game of the
If we win
round.
that game, I'm feeling very
Now, game of the round, I
confident
think, is
about
going to be our game because Shaun Johnson's last New Zealand home game and
Oh, that's
Shaun
the thing.
Johnson Stadium and
Aren't they versing the Sharks next week and that's his last game against the Sharks?
no, I think this is his last New Zealand game.
It's his last New Zealand game. But
That's why they
the
named
thing
it
is,
Shaun Johnson Stadium.
This is their first game at home since he announced his retirement.
Yeah.
So against you guys,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
always against us, and we always verse them at the worst possible time.
You think you get up?
Nah,
Nah, legit?
because I actually don't think I
Do you
think
think
we only
you
have
rest
one
your
prop.
players?
We have one prop. Like Curran, I think they're going to arrest him, and Max King, they're not going to rush him back when we already made finals. I haven't seen the lineup. I need to see the lineup. I think Curran playing against these old teams is always going to be really good.
Yeah.
But we need him. Like, we need him and King. And if we lose both versus their pack is actually doing a really good job right in the middle.
Look at what their backs have been doing. Like
But
I think you're a very hard team to crack defensively. Like obviously we know.
But they just got everyone back, bro. Montoya's back, Pompey's back. Like, they don't have all these kids playing. They got Metcalf playing in the halves now. I think they got their best possible lineup.
But it's
best
got to
lineup.
mash still.
I
Like I know
know.
these are players that have played together before, but it's still got to mash. Like when you're coming back from any sport, like you don't understand.
And you look at them in the track record all over the year. They've played better when their secondary teams.
Yeah,
on the
I know.
field, so-
Well, they
They're
say
hard
that
this year,
about Shaun, right? They say that the a lot of the comments that I read, and I do read a lot of them, and I get a lot of comments. A lot of the Wise fans say the team is better when Shaun Johnson doesn't play, because he loves and he really, really does love a short ball. If he comes out and starts throwing short balls to freaking Jackson. Well, I hope Jackson Ford plays 60 minutes. That guy cannot hold the ball for more than 10 minutes. Like, he goes every 20 minutes, he's got to drop one ball. But, yeah, no Bunty probably as well. So, I hope they lose. But if we lose, I'm not mad. But we are due a loss, and we've got them and then Manly and then Cowboys.
man,
realistically,
some exciting
Let me-
match.
realistically, we can be going into finals 3 losses.
Let me ask you a question.
You
Right?
don't want to, though.
I don't want to, no,
Like,
but
you're
it could
you're
happen.
actually a good chance at the top 4.
Yeah. Oh, no, and with the Sharks winning that one, I pretty much think it puts the.
Sharks still have a few tough
What
games.
if we beat
I
the
think we're
Sharks?
two
If we beat the
because
You're
we
one.
got we
You're
got to
one.
get 2 more wins than the Sharks. So if we are tied on points, they win on for and against. Their for and against is way better.
It's 46 points, so it depends. If you
Oh, I
blow them
guess.
out of the park and they have a terrible loss, I actually have to ask you a question. Do you think, for the Dogs' sake, do you think it's better if you guys finish in the top 4 and lose first week of the finals, or if you lose now going into finals? What do you think's better for the Dogs?
No, for sure, without a doubt, getting top 4 is the best because it guarantees us. We get to see what we're really made of against Melbourne. I think we can snag a win against Melbourne in Melbourne, and we've done it before. We nearly did it this season. If we had Toby Sexton playing that game, we do beat them, and we do beat you, in my opinion, both away. I would love that, and I think we match up really well against Melbourne. But I would like 5th. I would like to verse them round 1. Because I'm not scared of them whatsoever. Really, because we just are, historically, we've always been your bogey team. And I think you guys played really well in that first half, and we were still winning. You know what I mean? I'm like, out of all the teams that can make the 8, I'm scared of them the least. Or the Dolphins. I'm more scared of them than the Dolphins, but that's saying something about the Dolphins.
I think just being the team in the finals, I think 4th is good because even if you lose, it's experience, right?
Yeah.
And it fires you up more than anything else. Like, there's nothing worse. I don't think you want the pressure of being knocked out early. Like, I know that's something.
Having
you
that,
finish
having,
5th to 8th,
yeah.
you have to do it
That happened.
regardless. But top 4, like, even if you go and have a good old crack and you just catch whoever finishes first in a bad place, like, I mean, you get a week off.
But that's what happened with the
but then again,
Warriors.
here's what my way of thinking is. I'm trying to duck the Roosters because I'm a believer that we match up into the Roosters the worst. If they have their full forward pack, I'm very, very worried about them.
So just run over you.
They're just so big, man. Like they're units, bro.
As long
So
as they're just big, they're fit, and
yeah,
forwards move
bro.
around
Tyrell
hard.
May and Jared Ria-Hargraves and Spencer Linu, like we
Collins.
yeah, and you know what I mean. Like they are,
You got the Butcher
and
boys.
Angus and the Butchers and all right, relax, bro. All right, can we have one forward? Like, come on, man. But
Top in York,
That's
Suey could still be in the mix even as well.
yeah, no, he's a gun, man. I think they gotta play him. And see, they got on that. Even in the Reggies, they got like Siwa Wong and shit. I'm like, dude, hey, I know, man. like I don't want to verse them because that forward pack is the direct counter to what we do. Because usually, at the end of the day, there's no substitute for size, man, and speed.
Size and speed. You got speed.
We
but
got
you gotta
speed and we got mongrel, but at the end of the day, 10 meters away from the line, I'd rather have some size, you know. That's why I don't mind if we go for guys like Nelson and stuff because they're big. Like dogs of war. What do you think of? You think of units, bro.
Mason.
You know what I mean? We need one unit. That's why Stefano would have been hectic because he's
I
big.
don't rate Stefano, man.
Well, I'm biased because I
Really?
watched him when he was like a year under me, bro. You know what I mean? So I've since I was like a teenager, I've watched him, bro. So like he played for Cabra, bro. I'm playing for Mounties, you know what I mean? Like I'm watching. I saw this guy grow up, bro. We grew up, like, you know what I mean? He doesn't even know.
At what point was
doesn't-
he bigger than everyone?
at all points. But in Cabra, bro, he's probably like the 3rd biggest guy on that team, bro. That's just what they do. They get the Westfield boys, you know. But look, I think he would have been perfect and he fit the timeline. But guys like Nelson, I'm willing to take a gamble on for the right price. I do not want to pay Nelson $700,000 a year because he's potentially broken physically. Big guy,
you don't
big.
get
When
more than-
you're 6'7" plus, your body is way more susceptible to breakdown.
I don't think you get more than 60 minutes out of him on a good day.
No, we need. We don't need 60. We need 40 good minutes. 20 minutes stint. That's it. Sam Hughes does that. He does more when we have to, but he does more because we have one prop on the bench. If we had 2 props on the bench, Wallah would be.
Split the load.
You know what I mean? That's we get that guy like Spencer plays 40 minutes max, bro.
Did you take a gamble on RCG?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Junior as well. But for the right price, I don't want to pay overs. I don't want to pay
RCG
over.
is saying 750.
Yeah,
And that's-
there's no way in the world am I paying $750 for him.
What would you say, 500?
500 max for both either him or Paulo.
Okay.
They're past their prime, bro. They're getting old. Older forwards don't do as good. I'd rather go get 2 no-name forwards for 250, 300 each, or then get 1 RCG for 750. I'd take a gamble on Big Red. But if the club doesn't like Big Red, because the report's saying we're not interested anymore, then that means it's a character thing. And Gus, when you hear about how Gus talks about how Serraldo looks at players, all right, he's very it's like when you're looking for a wife, bro. Like you get one ick, that's it. See you later. That's how Serraldo is, bro. He's very meticulous with how he picks his players. He wants guys that want to buy into the system. He doesn't want an RFM situation again, where he's complaining every 2 seconds and leaking out information and shit. I'm 99% sure it was him, but and the same source that told me that it was Top and A. That was the whole, court case thing. He's learnt from that 1 year. And I know everyone is glad because Gus told Serraldo, don't come this year, come next year, which is this year. Yeah. But he said, I want to start right away. And I'm glad he did because he got to get out all of the dead wood and identify who the issue problems were.
How quick he did it as well. It's
I know.
Not just one thing that you've got the dead wood out. It's one thing saying, look at Para, right, for example, right? And you say Para needed clear out, right? But how long is it actually going to take him to move a lot of those players? A lot of those players are on big contracts, similar to what you guys had, right? You guys want to move Matheson on, they want to move RCG on, they want to move Polo on. Gutho, people are 50-50 on him. I know he's not going to go anywhere. Moses might go, and that's not someone you want to go.
No, the problem with Parramatta is they paid big money to a lot of players, and now, like 2018, 2017 Dogs, we get the back-ended contracts hit, and they're old and they're useless. Or not useless, but they're nowhere near.
They're not going to push to move.
I'm getting paid mad money. What are you, Greg Eastle's getting paid $850 to play Reggies every week? Why? That's the dream, bro. You know what I mean? Because to get paid to get paid the most and do the least is every man's dream at the end of the day. John Wall, $37 million a year, bro. He was injured for 4 years. Imagine you did your ACL and you're doing the rehab. After 1.5 years later, you slip in the shower and do your Achilles. So he's $37 million a year. Yeah. He didn't play until the 4th year, bro. All right, that's what Greg Eastwood did essentially. $850K a year in 2016, 2017, 2018. Living the dream, bro. All right. But the thing is the Dogs have had 3 cleanouts before, but the coach at the time wasn't meticulous and wasn't super anal about the players that he signed. And then guess what? Half the players we bought were deadwood again. You know what I mean? We have signed all of these players, and I can't say any of them are deadwood. Even the guys like Taff and Salmon that I don't really rate that highly, Drew Hutchison, I know for a fact in training,
every week, whenever
they're creating that culture of work hard, because the last thing you want is to get replaced. So if you see the guys behind you in the pecking order working harder, it's only a matter of time, bro. And you hear how Josh Adokar and stuff talks about how they speak about guys like Drew Hutchison. Like I think I saw a clip where Adokar said that he's an inspiration, bro. Drew Hutchison, because he works that hard. You know what I mean? And that's exactly who you want. And that's why when all these utilities were getting signed, I was like, this guy's from a good club. 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 Guess what? Good cultures. Guess what? It rubs off on everyone else. And if you ever watched the movie Moneyball, I'm telling you, that's the exact system that we did. We went and signed all these players that were outcasts, bro. Connor Tracy never had a solid first grade gig, bro. In my opinion, last year when he played fullback, when Kennedy was injured, that's when they actually started beating big teams. You know what I mean? That's when they actually started winning games. I think they were better with him at fullback. He comes here. I expected him to start round 1, but no, it was tough. And then, what do you know? As soon as he took over, gets better every game. Josh Curran. I'm sure a lot of clubs were interested in Josh Curran, but at the end of the day, when you sign a player that's not playing well, and even Josh admitted he's not playing well, you get him for cheaper. From the fucking second that he was signed, Gus Gould said, this kid's a bulldog. Straight away. Like Kurt Mann, bro. Again, overlooked by everybody. The guy played against you, he looked like the greatest lock to ever play the game, bro.
We should take him back, bro.
Yeah, I know. You played him everywhere except lock, bro. But it's the Moneyball signings, bro. Like, nobody rated any of these signings, but I could see the value in them because they come from... Yeah, at worst, they're going to make the culture better. more hardworking. But no, these guys are legitimately contributing to victory.
It's just a better team, you know.
We are better all around, and an extra year of training because they got belted last preseason. They got belted last preseason, and they got belted this preseason. But guess what? They were ready for it, and they had players that were ready for it, and they were legitimately complaining. And all the players broke down because they had never had a preseason like that before. They were never training like they did. But Serrado knew with time, all right, you get the right players that buy into the system, that want to do the training, that want to be better, that want to be professionals, and it's all going to rub off. And that's exactly what's rubbing off. You look at the roster, you don't think that this... I did not have us in the 8 because we had no forward pack. Brother, this forward pack has been winning more battles in the middle than losing. And I don't understand how it happens besides unbelievable work ethic. And that's why I'm so proud of them. Regardless of what happens, all I know is we got one prop coming from England, and we might have another one from somewhere else coming, right? Those 2 props massively change the whole outlook of the team. Okay, we get a few big boys in, and then we have, young Seve that might be able to contribute next year as well, at most the latest 2026. And you guys got some big boppers too, but you guys already got your Molos and I like Frankie. Who's the older brother? Francis Molo?
Francis Molo.
Aren't they twins?
Yeah, you got... Oh, but the one that's played more games. The one that plays every week is Francis, yeah? I love that guy, bro. Big guy. Look, bro, that guy's all muscle, cuz. He looks like the Michelin man. Like, he's just he's just a tank, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'd love a guy like him, but we got to wait for the right one to come around.
Yeah, I think halves and props are probably... Halves and forwards are probably the hardest thing to get in the competition.
That's why you got to build them.
Which is it's hard because you got to pay overs to get even Stefano. I know what you guys are talking about Stefano, but I think it was a lot of money.
Yeah.
For a relatively untested, unproven forward, right?
Yeah.
And now you're paying for potential, which can go well, but sometimes just goes against you.
Yeah, and that's same as Royce Hunt. I really want Royce Hunt, but if
big money.
apparently the Tigers are paying $650, I'm like, I was not thinking Royce Hunt was coming that expensive.
You're thinking 400, 500.
Bro, I'm thinking 350, 400 because the guy is not going to play next year. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
The amount of props that they have, there is no way he plays next year, and that's why they're trying to get him out the door.
But at the same time, you can.
Do you want 2/3 of your cap in forwards? That's what their position is right now. Because, dude, they re-signed everyone except Jack Williams. So, and I would love Jack Williams.
And they just brought in Adam Fanua-Blake.
Yeah, they got Fanua-Blake, and then they re-signed. They got Oregon Kafusi. They re-signed Hamlin Uele. They re-signed. They just re-signed everyone. Toby Rudolph, everyone like that. And I'm just like, there's no way, there's no place in this team for Royce. As good as he is.
He knows that, but.
Yeah, that's
but
why.
He also knows his value.
He knows his value. And he knows a lot of teams are desperate for props, and that's where teams pay overs. And I'm respectfully passing up on Royce Hunt for $650. As good as he is,
500 would you consider?
Yeah, 500 for our needs. Most teams won't, but considering we require a prop, and I think he'd be perfect off the bench, for sure. But I know a lot of teams think that would be overs. Now the Tigers forking out $650, I don't understand. I don't get that one. Their forward pack is not too bad, bro. You
It's
know what I
their
mean?
backline that's the issue. And
Yeah, but their backline next season is looking all right with Jarrell. I think that was a good signing. But yeah, we got to call it. I think we got to call it, eh? We went on a yap session at the end, bro.
Yeah, I jumped in and started asking questions.
It's not every day we get TK in here, bro. And this was like the OG sessions where we just talk with no real plan, bro. So that last bit, bro. After the tips, man, was legit, just yapping. And I'm sure you guys will just listen to us yap. We're at that point now. Yeah, I know. And I just fucking miss this bloke, bro.
Football's back. I'm back on camera soon, bro. I'm so jade.
The last time I saw this guy besides Chard was the charity match, bro.
When was the last time you two were in finals footy or potential?
Oh my goodness.
Bro, go back.
2016 for us, wasn't it?
Yeah. Is that the year? Is that the... Did we knock you out? No, we lost first round that year. I think there was a year that we prevented you guys from making it twice. There was a couple years we screwed with you, bro.
If there is a team I always want to beat, it's the Dogs. Doesn't matter what.
Yeah,
you know what? They've done the double on us this year, but If we finished 8th and they finished 5th and were somehow able to conjure a knockout win,
Well, well, I got a last
Don't
question.
worry, we'll knock you both out in the
If
green.
that's going to be at ANZ, bro. Because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Belmore." I don't think that. I don't know.
Don't have a game at Belmore.
No. There's no way they're going to have that game at Belmore, bro. As much as cool as it would be, there's going to be 40,000 people that don't get to go to that game. And I know the Dogs are all about this Missouri, bro. Mullah, the Dosh. All right, they're not going to miss out
where
on
they're getting
40,000
money
extra
from,
bloody
bro.
tickets. All right, they're not going to miss out on 40. Like, dude, I reckon we'll pull 55,000 people. Like, that will be
The highest
massive.
one was 45,000.
And that was the
Eagles.
Paro game, bro. That was a regular season game. These are, if they're not our biggest rivals, but I'd say they're top 3 rivals. I think we're their top
You guys
2
are right
rivals.
next to each other. Like,
Yeah.
you guys should be...
it'd be you, Eels for us, Sharks, I'd say, for us.
I think Sharks would be number 1, right?
Yeah.
I think Sharks would be number 1. For us, it's Eels number 1, I feel like. And then I'd probably go either you or Roosters. We just have that rivalry against the Roosters. Because we beat them in the grand final and everything. And I think everyone hates the Roosters. But again, like they're like a secondary rival. Just not area, just because of the rivalry
I
of
don't
the teams.
consider that a rivalry. 'cause
Yeah,
they
but
just
us
slap
is-
us most years.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't
Yeah.
look at this year.
Yeah, that's same as Good Friday, bro. Same as Good Friday, man. Like, we just get belted,
I went to
bro.
that game.
I did too, bro.
Oh.
Hey, with Drew
Sorry,
Hutchison.
Anzac Day, bro. Anzac Day. I went to that game. I remember sitting down.
Was that the one that you got belted for like
Yeah,
60?
I was like, it's a real nice stadium. I was like, I really like it because it was the first time I've gone to the new stadium. I was really like what they've done. It's really close to the field. Too close.
Yeah. Have you been to Have you been to Combank yet? Have you been, bro? You gotta go. Combank's even better than Allianz, bro.
It's steeper, bro. You feel
Way,
like you're on top
dude.
of
If
it.
you sit up top, like you got a good seat no matter where you sit in Combank.
That's what I like.
Food is hectic, location is hectic,
Okay.
and it is loud, like deafening, bro. Like I've been there with
The
20,000
acoustics are-
people, bro. I gotta like. It feels like there's 40,000. When there's 35,000 people there, bro, it is deafening, bro. You'll
what
like.
I
I highly recommend going, cuz.
Go to a Panthers game.
Next year they
We
play
got
there,
it.
bro.
We got it for 2 years, that home ground.
Yeah, next year they play at Wankfest.
Come with you, Flaxy.
What?
That's at Wankfest. I used to call it Wankfest when it was Bankwest. But yeah, I think we've got to call it, boys. But
Right, hour
hey,
and a half.
shout out to the sponsors. All right, shout out to TK, by the way.
Shout out to TK, bro.
All right, diversity up in this bitch, bro.
I'll be back on cam soon. I can't wait.
I know Premier League, mate. Are you recording tomorrow?
Yeah, we're having a chat about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, what was the verdict, bro?
I think we are.
Okay, well the boys, False Nine podcast.
False
They're
Nine,
probably gonna drop sometime this week.
Yeah, it's been a good break, good 2-month break. Had time together, I thought, but we're back. We're back.
And,
Yeah,
and look,
Anthony's back.
what do you reckon? Do we say something about the other thing, or do we just leave it?
No, we leave that for now.
Leave that for now.
But we got something. We're cooking up
We're
something.
cooking
boys.
up something. Don't
3
worry.
letters.
Whoa!
Oh, it has 3 letters in it. It's something about the 3 letters, but yeah, we're cooking up something. Me, Flax, and a special somebody.
A special
But,
somebody.
yeah,
you know who you are. You pick it out.
Yeah, but it's gonna be hectic, bro. And we got lots of plans for this, bro. We're gonna keep leveling up, and it's been a lot of fun, man. Like I always wanted to start a podcast, and now it's finally all the hard work, bro. 2 years, man.
Bro,
Nearly since I-
25 episodes right now.
man, it's so much fun, eh? And we've got the office now, bro. We're decking it out, cuz, you know what I mean? It's
Mate,
a lot of fun right now, boys. And we had a legit yap sesh today, but this is what happens when Suey isn't there speeding me out, bro.
Come on.
Bro, Suey legit does these ones, bro. Like, you know, like now I don't have to worry about it, cuz. But yeah, no. So False Nine boys, they're gonna drop. We're gonna drop Tuesday 6 p.m. this time, surely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
today, this episode will not be hindered like
Yeah.
last week.
Delayed,
Apologies
lad,
for that,
but-
boys. But shout out to Chard, shout out to Breathe Easy.
Breathe easy.
Shout
Alright.
out to, Suey, Fred, TK, all the boys.
Yeah.
And,
Shout out to the Tigers. Get that Spoonbowl win,
mate,
round 27.
Look, if there's one thing I want in life, can we actually get that game sold
Bro.
out? Just everyone, go in.
No, it will sell out if it is a Spoonbowl, I
If it's a
reckon, bro.
Spoonbowl,
And it's
surely.
because it's para, dude. But also, shout out to the Wise and Shaun Johnson. Regardless of what happens, I still love yous. Except for Andrew Webster, play Bunty.
Play Bunty.
But shout out to all the sponsors. Shout out to all of yous. I love yous all. I
Yeah,
hope
we
you
all
liked
love
something
yous.
different today.
Look, it's different, but we like it, It is what it is. We'll just keep going.
Yeah.
And
if you need a place to watch the footy, I stream every single game live on kick.com/hecticfred. So
mate, go give that guy a watch.
you don't need KO, man. You just need me.
I tell ya, this man, he's so passionate, especially in the Bulldogs games. Go watch him on the Bulldogs game. This man turns into a tomato, bro. Like especially when they're down. So you want to watch him this week.
Yeah, if we lose this week, come.
Just go watch. It'll be in the link in the description. Enjoy,
All right.
guys.
Enjoy, guys. Have a good one.
Up the Panthers.